Hold on, man. There's no video for some reason.
And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. What's going on out there, everybody? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. A little late to start today. There's a couple technical difficulties going on around here. If you're joining us on YouTube, this is a remote episode, so it's a little different for us sometimes around here. We like to change it up every once in a while whenever we hit record during the middle of the week for whatever fucking reason, But we are here and we are live. And yes, we know we're a day late on the episode. We apologize, but there was still some more football to watch last night. God damn it. Somebody's team was playing over there, Leaf.
Yeah, we had to watch that game. And then, of course, that game was over. It was a little too late. So we both decided to wait till today. Because I had a lot of stuff to talk about this episode, so I figured, man, it's gonna be a late one on a Monday night. So just decided to push it a day. Sometimes it happens, like you said, we got full-time jobs and other things going on. And
gotta get stupid.
Gotta get some sleep. Sometimes
we were stupid.
Yeah.
Literally last night after the game was over. The reason why is because the Leafs team was playing Monday night. And after the game was over, I texted him. I'm like, it's fucking past 10, bro. This was a stupid idea. Let's just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, it was late.
It's like, I'm not interested to stay up till midnight. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we're here. And we are live again. And we apologize if that's a little different, a little crazy, but it is what it is. So we're here to record. And yeah, we're sorry about the little extra day that you had to wait. I know there was millions of people waiting on this episode. So
yeah, my phone's been going off all day.
Yeah, me too. I was like, geez, I can't keep up.
Where's the podcast? And I'm like, I don't know. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait. But we're here, man. So let's jump in. This is episode number 155 is the official number on that. And what a week. What a crazy week. What a crazy NFL week, of course. We'll get into all that. I guess this episode we'll go back to the old format of the entertainment stuff up front, and then we'll get into the NFL stuff because obviously most of our episodes in football season, you guys know we spend a lot of time on that. And so anyways, all right, man, let's kick it off. I just want to mention real quick, I believe we were talking about these Marvel shows that are out there. Well, that latest one dropped the other day. Have you watched it, Agatha, all along or whatever?
Yeah, man, I watched them all, dude. One.
I know you're lying.
I was so excited about that show. No, I've not seen it.
Yeah, so I obviously I think I was on record of being like, yeah, I'm not watching 1 second of this show.
That character was I don't even if she was in the WandaVision show, and I mean I don't know why you need a whole fucking show about her now all of a sudden. So
exactly, I agree. Apparently it's not that bad. It's got 79% on Rotten Tomatoes.
oh, okay.
I'm still not gonna watch it, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, me neither.
Aubrey Plaza's in this show as well.
Oh, okay.
And the one thing that she said that I just had to quote her on was that Agatha all along will be a gay explosion by the end. That's what she said. So,
okay, why?
Once again, this is Disney, and I don't understand the whole point of it at all. What does that have to do with the story, right?
Right. I don't think I mean, I don't know who this character is really. I don't know much about it. But I don't see why sexual orientation in a superhero movie has to be discussed.
I agree completely. So
unless you're showing sex scenes in it, and I doubt they're doing that. So,
well, it's on Disney Plus, so you're not getting that.
Right.
Just wanted to throw it out there for anybody that was on the fence or thinking about firing that up. Just know what you're getting yourself into over here, which is apparently a gay explosion.
All right.
Of content. So if you're into that, cool. I don't care. But my Marvel characters, I really don't care about what they do in the bedroom. I just don't care.
I want them to save the earth. That's what my main concern is.
Yeah. Just worry about being a goddamn superhero.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that up front because I thought it was funny. The other show that we talked about a couple times on this podcast leading up to it, we were excited about it. We finally got the first episode the other day, The Penguin. We got that. It's unfortunately this is a show they're only doing one a week. HBO Max is what it's on, so that's kind of their formula.
Right. Yeah.
And it sucks because I'll tell you why it sucks, because the first episode, like I said, just dropped, and holy shit. I was excited about this show, but after watching the first episode, very excited about the rest of the way. This was a great first episode. Colin Farrell is just absolutely amazing as this character, man. This episode it just excited me for the rest of the way. It blew me away. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I watched it too, and yeah, like I was same as you. I was looking forward to it, and yeah, after that first episode, I was like, damn, why can't I watch another one? Why didn't they drop two of them at once or whatever? Because this part of the Gotham, the whole underground seedy stuff that's going on, that's always interesting. You kind of get more of a background of some of the villains and shit. I'm really interested to see because Colin Farrell's so good at this character.
Yeah.
Then they have, man, that lady that plays Falcone's daughter. She looks like she's going to be badass during this whole show.
Yeah,
like her
Kristen
and the Penguin.
Melody,
Yeah.
or whatever. Sorry if I've said that wrong.
Yeah, I've seen her. She was in the last season of like How I Met Your Mother. She was really good in that. So, I know she's gonna do good, man. But this is like a bad guy role. I've never seen her in something like this before. So,
yep.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it. And it was great. I mean, it's like a slow kind of episode because they're kind of getting all the stuff laid out, getting it set up for Penguin to take over and stuff. And so, but I mean, it wasn't boring at all. It was just every scene was awesome. And yeah, I'm pumped to see this. I can't remember how many episodes is it, like 8 or something like that.
There's 8, yeah. Which I would be surprised if they do a second season. This seems like a one season only kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think this starts off like a week after the Riddler in the Batman movie. This is like a week after the events that on the Batman movie, and I think it's going to lead into whatever the sequel is going to be. So yeah, I think that it'll probably just be the one season thing. So.
Which is fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. If it ties into that sequel for the Batman, I think then that tells me the Batman 2 is going to be fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know, like, well, we got a little bit of details on that one, but this will obviously, you would imagine they would lead into it. Well, we know that for sure. Matt Reeves told us that.
Right.
So yeah, this is, I mean, just think mobster type story / acting or whatever. That's exactly what you get from Colin Farrell in this so far. And I'm excited to see where we go from here. I think it's going to be good. I mean, any indication on that first episode, I was like, wow. I didn't know what to expect, but I was just like, holy shit, this is really good. Pumped about it. And Colin Farrell, like you said, I mean, you can't even recognize him in this costume, dude. The costume, by the way, can we shout out the costume designers? Holy shit.
Yeah, they did a great job, man. His fucking accent and everything, you can't even tell this is Colin Farrell at all, you know?
No.
He does so good. I mean, if he doesn't win like some sort of an award or Emmy or whatever the fuck they give to the TV shows, I'd be disappointed because I mean, this is a badass role for him, and he killed it in that first episode. Well, he killed it in the movie first of all, and then this whole show is going to be badass just because he's in it. So,
yeah, agreed. Really good. So if you're need something to get on and watch, if you're interested in the Batman stuff, then I highly recommend you watch this show. Like I said, it's coming out weekly, 8 episodes, and then yeah, it'll lead right into the second Batman. So this is Matt Reeves' world, and we're just living in it, baby, and I'm loving it. So
that's right. Yeah, it's going to be good, man.
Yeah, hell yes. Okay. I know you got a couple other things as well for entertainment, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, man.
Well, I'll just jump to this. Speaking of Batman, saw that on September 26th, Batman will become the first superhero to get a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Oh, just nice.
Kind of weird, yeah.
So who the hell's accepting that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like an DC executive, maybe James Gunn. Who I have no clue, but
Oh no.
Or I don't know if they'll have all the guys that have played him there, or the ones that are alive, obviously, like Keaton and Bale and Clooney, maybe. Clooney's like, yeah, I'll show up to that.
Well, technically,
he played Batman. His role, yeah,
and in the Flash.
That's right.
And spoiler alert! Sorry.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that yet, you're whatever. Where the fuck you been? But it'll be the 2,790th star on that Hollywood Walk of Fame, and this is like I think this is the first like character, not like an actual real actor. I'd have to look that up, but I think it's actually just the first character that is getting a. Well, I guess it's the first superhero for sure. But that happened.
Going to follow that after this.
Yeah, and this is actually going down on September 26th, a couple of days from when we are recording. So that'll be interesting to see that. I'll look at the kind of highlights when it happens and see who's all there. If they do have some of the actors that played him there and all that. And
I mean, you got to have them all.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, that's one of my favorite. He's probably the favorite superhero. I grew up watching all that stuff. I watched the Adam West TV show. It's kind of my first taste of Batman, and then obviously the '89 Batman with Michael Keaton was the first one I saw. And
oh yeah,
so
of course the epic Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go,
dude. Have them all there. Why not?
Well deserved for the character.
And even have Val Kilmer there, dude.
Yeah, bring him.
Yeah, he's alive.
He is.
Let's see. I'm down, bro.
Yeah, I love it. Also, I got Netflix. We talked about this show a lot when it was out. Season 2. We knew it got renewed for season 2, and now it got a release date for it. Squid Game 2.
Yeah, that's right. Did we talk about that?
I mean, we talked about the show, I believe, when it. I don't think we did like a every week episode thing, because Netflix drops them all at once, but we both watched it and I think we talked about it.
Yeah. Okay.
And but yeah, and we did talk about them getting a sequel and everything, but now there is there was like a little teaser trailer on September 19th. I missed that. I should have watched it first.
Yeah, I watched it.
So yeah, I'll need to go check that out. But the release date for this Netflix season 2 is going to be December 26th.
Merry Christmas.
Day after Christmas, when you're hanging out with your family, you can leave and go watch Squid Game 2.
Yeah, and hungover too, because you're with your family, so you're drinking for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Get hammered and watch some guys try to win a bunch of money playing crazy games and get them killed.
The teaser, yeah, exactly. The teaser trailer doesn't really reveal anything. I mean, it just
Yeah,
shows you the main character's back, obviously, and then it shows you
right.
the guys that were running the game in those weird suits.
Yeah, yeah.
They're back and all that. So I don't know what they're gonna do, obviously, but it kind of is leading up to almost the same sort of thing. Because I remember at the end of the first season, he was like basically gonna leave or something like that, and then he was like turned around because he was like, you know what, I got to go stop these guys or whatever.
Yeah, he's actually going to the United States. He was leaving. He had all that money. And so then he was going to leave and just kind of leave it all alone. And then, it looked like he got this kind of guilty conscience. And he's like, nah, I got to stop him from doing this game again or whatever kind of thing. And that's how it kind of left on that cliffhanger there where he turned around and he got a phone call, right, or something. Or was that on the
Yeah, he did.
that was the very last thing. And so we kind of knew. I was like, oh, okay, he's definitely coming back for season 2. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but yeah, that first season was so badass. Like I binged the shit out of that. I got it watched in like a weekend.
Oh
And
yeah.
so I'm interested to see where they take it in season 2. Like I did read a little bit on it, so they're doing another game kind of thing. There's a whole new group of people that are going to go through the whole Squid Game again, and so I guess he's going to be the one trying to stop it, maybe, or something. So who knows? Or maybe he enters it in again. Who knows? I don't know where they go.
Well, we do know, and I'm pretty sure we have this season coming, and then a third one, and I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's all they're doing is 3 seasons of this, which we've always said, like, hey, don't drag shit out. Just end it on good shit, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. That's a show because Netflix drops it all at once. That's a show that, yeah, it's a weekend show. You're done with it. 100%.
Yeah, we'll definitely there in December, January, we'll definitely talk about that once we get it watched because I bet it's going to be good.
Yeah, we'll spoil the whole thing.
Yeah, we will. So y'all better watch it with us. Y'all better take a whole weekend and watch it and get caught up because we're going to tell you what happens. We're going to tell you everything that happens in it.
I'll tell you, hey,
Scene
you
by
know that
scene.
one guy? He's dead.
That's what we do.
Yeah, he's dead.
You guys got to keep up with us, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly. Conform to our schedule, not your own. What the hell?
Yeah, really. All right. Adapt to us, goddammit.
Yeah.
All right. Couple other things I got here, real quick here. So Anna de Armas was doing an interview.
Oh God, she's so fucking hot.
She is hot, and she's doing another movie. She's doing a movie with another super hot actress that we both love and that everybody loves, Sydney Sweeney.
Also, yes, very hot.
Yeah, and so this is what she said. Anna de Armas has teased a crazy threesome relationship in a new movie she'll be appearing in with Sydney Sweeney.
God bless us all, bro. This is a gift from the heavens.
Whoever this director is, I pray that you do not fuck this up.
Yeah, really. Exactly. Yeah, you have the script, bro. Give us magic.
They're allowing you to do this. Please deliver.
Exactly.
Anna de Armas and Sydney Sweeney in a threesome, please God, and whoever the actor is that's in the middle of them, you lucky motherfucker.
There's no way you could be an actor on that and be like, I'm totally cool. Like you definitely are getting turned on, bro.
Yeah. I've read that some of those dudes have to wear the weird thing on there just because to keep them from getting hard. That would be me in this scene. I'd be hard as a
yeah.
He's like,
100%.
Cut. We can't film. This guy's got a heart on. I'm like, sorry. What do you expect?
Well, look at these chicks. Look at
What do you expect, asshole? Don't get these 2 chicks naked next to me and think I'm not getting hard. I'm not gay, obviously.
Oh man, that's that. So do we know when that's coming out?
This says the new films. It's called Eden.
Okay.
Let's see.
Isn't that like
the cat?
Exit to Eden type thing, or is that different?
I don't know. This says this film also includes Jude Law. Jude Law's probably the fucking guy that's gonna bang both of these chicks.
Guy's old now too.
Yeah. The tone of the film is actually set to be that of a survival thriller. Goddamn. As it takes place in the Galapagos Islands during the 1930s.
Okay.
So, but I do not see
I don't care about any plot, bro. You just gave me what I needed to see. Or watch.
Dude, I'm gonna be. Call me Paul Rubens, bro, because I'm getting caught in the theater jerking it.
There's gonna be. You're not gonna be the only one, bro.
Yeah, no, the crime rate's gonna go up at theaters when this movie drops.
Yeah, exactly.
They better put this on streaming to avoid all that.
I know. Somebody drop that pirate real quick.
Yeah, really. So yeah, I'm gonna see that. I don't give a shit what the movie's about. First of all, so
yeah. Well, you have to. I mean, there's only one reason to watch that movie, bro.
Right.
Well, it's just like that one horror film that we watched that Sydney Sweeney was in. We were both watched it because she was in it, and the movie was not that good.
Right now,
but we were like, God. And then there was one scene where she finally got like in a see-through top, and we're like, finally.
Yeah, finally we see.
Kind of the only reason that we were watching this, but no, it was not a good movie, anyways.
Yeah, and she's let it be known that she's okay with showing her tits. So if there's directors keeping those puppies hidden, they're stupid.
Yeah. Write a scene that makes no sense at all, just so she's topless.
Right.
They're like, this had nothing to do with the movie. Like, yeah, I don't. Let's just look at Sydney Sweeney. We had to do it.
Right, like she wakes up from a nightmare, she'd have a top on. It's like, it's perfect. Great call.
I'll be like, give this guy an award for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's what she's there for, damn it.
How we are perverted.
Yeah. I'm in my dirty old man stage, bro. It's okay. All right.
I'm right behind you.
Here's another thing I saw this week that I'm not like. This kind of falls in that category of these sequels that are getting made that are like 30 something years later than they should be, kind of thing.
Oh boy.
Freddie Prinze Jr. officially joined Sony's I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel film, and he's going to reprise his role as Ray Bronson in the original 1997 movie. Me and my high school girlfriend, went and saw this in the theaters actually when I was in high school. Yeah. So it's been a while since it's been out, and now they're doing a sequel, and he's gonna play the same character he did back in '97.
So the first one, I Know What You Did Last, and there was already a second one. I Still Know What You Did.
Yeah, the 98. Yeah, that was actually a year later. And then
real quick. Okay.
Yeah. So now this is gonna be, I guess, the third film. I think they had some other ones.
What are they gonna call it, bro?
I have no idea.
I really still know what you did last summer.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten what you did, bitch.
I really still know, but 30 years later.
You're right.
Okay, well, if he's coming back, then Jennifer Love Hewitt's got to come back.
Yeah, now it said Deadline did reveal that Prinze Jr. and his co-star Jennifer Love Hewitt were negotiating to return.
Okay.
So there's
no point in having it if she's not on board too.
Right.
I mean, there's no point, and they can't have like Sarah Michelle Gellar got killed.
Right.
Ryan Felipe got killed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's other cast members here. I don't recognize these names whatsoever. So they're probably like new, younger ones that are probably going to get murdered in it, I'm sure.
Probably just going to be like a sister or a cousin or something. And Julie, she's old now, and she comes back and rescues him. I mean, come on. This is the same formula, dude.
Right. Yeah. And this one's coming out now. There is a release date to film. It's going to be released in theaters July 18th, 2025. So they already have the date set. But but it does less than a year. It says the plot details for this latest installment are still unknown.
I already gave you the plot. I just did it. The whole movie right there.
Let me guess. There's going to be a guy, and he's going to kill a lot of young people.
He's going to be in a slicker, and he's got the claw. I mean, that's what they are, bro. There's no.
I'd laugh if they made the exact same movie, bro.
It's going to be the exact same movie. It's just going to be he's going to chase the younger version of her and him, dude. And they're going to come in and be like, "Hey, we did this 25 years ago, and this is how you beat him."
Yeah, yeah. You gotta run faster from him.
Yeah,
or he's going to catch you and kill you.
Whatever, man. I guarantee you, it's going to be like you said. The younger cast are going to be out partying somewhere, and at some point in the movie, and then something's going to happen.
Yeah, somebody's uncle has a shrimp boat, and they're gonna go look at it, and there's a fucking guy there with a hook, and he's gonna kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably what's gonna go down.
Yeah, he's the grandson of the original killer or some shit.
Yeah, he's like he didn't finish the job 30 years ago, so
carrying on this legacy over here with this slicker on.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I remember those too when I was that age. I went and saw them. That was kind of a big thing back then. Wait, I think we talked
Yeah.
about a little bit like Scream and those. Like those were back in the 90s, some good slasher films, bro.
Right. Yeah. They pumped them out there. Like I remember in high school, there was a lot of those kind of movies that were good, man.
Yeah.
And we watched them all, dude.
Now it's just not really. I mean, the last Scream that came out, I was like, wow, they went from being in a small town to he's in New York City. I was like, oh wow.
I was trying to follow the whole Jason in Manhattan fucking storyline, dude.
Probably, dude. Yeah. They run out of ideas, so they're like, geez, let's just put him in a city somewhere.
Right. I think
because it's easier to evade the police in a huge city.
right. Oh my god. I think I've only seen like 3 of those Screams, like the first 3. I don't know if I've seen anything after that.
There's like 6 or 7 now.
I know. That's like Fast and the Furious to me. Like after the 3rd or 4th one, I just bailed.
They're doing another one.
I know, dude. People keep going to see those movies, man.
I know. It's like, all right, man, whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
It makes money. They're gonna keep pumping them out, bro.
That's true, man.
Yep.
Okay, I got one more TV type thing, and then I got music stuff after that.
Cool.
So I talked to you about this. It's not on stream, but like the other day, I told you about that monster series, the Dahmer one that we talked about before.
Yeah.
So the second season dropped on September 19th. It's about the Menendez brothers. I've seen the first episode, and the 2 guys that play the Menendez brothers are great actors. I've never heard of them. This is the first time me seeing them in anything, I think, and they were great. And so I'm interested. I did see like some critics are bashing how long the series is. I think it's like 9 episodes, and I think they're all over an hour long, so it's kind of long. But
Jesus,
the first episode is great. It kind of gets you started and kind of refreshes your memory about it and everything. And I imagine they're gonna have, because the trial was so big. That was like one of those first like TV filmed like trials and shit back in the, I think it was early 90s or whatever it was. I think it was before the OJ thing too, actually. But so they've already announced for season 3 Monster is going to be about the killer Ed Gein, who some people call, he's like the first kind of American serial killer. He only killed 2 people, but there's like other bodies that are kind of, attached to him, but they haven't proven it yet. So,
yeah.
But a well-known guy that we know, Sons of Anarchy fame, Charlie Hunnam, is going to portray the infamous Gein in that 3rd installment of the Monster series.
I like him, dude.
Yeah, he's good, man. I think he'll kill it. That'll be, they already got the season 3 planned out. And that's Charlie Hunnam's going to play the Ed Gein, dude. That's the next Monster series. So, and I'm going to watch that season 2. I'm going to try to finish that up and talk about that too. So, but
I was going to say, I haven't had a chance to fire it up yet.
Yeah, I think it's a great series, man, because I like that true crime shit anyway. So,
well, we know Dahmer was badass.
Yeah, and the Menendez thing is a childhood thing for me too. I remember that in high school. My mom was really big because it was on court TV. I remember, and she watched every time I came home. She had that fucking trial on, bro, and I watched it too.
Yeah,
and I was like, it was pretty crazy. So,
damn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fire that up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good, man. The first episode is pretty cool. Javier Bardem is in it. He plays their dad. Chloe, what's her name? Sevigny? Is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, something like that.
She plays the mom. I mean, the whole cast is badass. It's got a lot of good acting in it, and the first episode is pretty wild. So,
all right, well, noted. I'll fire that up.
All right,
fucking noted.
Hell yeah, dude. So let's see. I got one music thing here, and then I have an RIP thing. So it's however you want to do it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring this up because this is close to home. This is literally not too far from you. Remember, so our buddy Adam went to that big festival over there off Texas Motor Speedway last year, like a 4-day thing.
Yeah.
And then I remember he told us that after that festival, he like literally bought tickets to the next one for like something really cheap. Well, that festival has been canceled.
Oh shit!
Canceled following.
How the hell did I not hear this?
Yeah, canceled following backlash over the worst lineup ever. Now last year they had Zach Bryan. He closed out. They had Cole Wetzel. They had some really big names play, and I need to talk to Adam to find all out the other ones. But this one, they were, I guess, trying to put the lineup together, and I think the headliners were going to be Nelly and Vanilla Ice.
Oh, hell no. I thought this was a country festival.
It's supposed to be. I think Stain played at last year's, but they didn't headline. They were just kind of a band that showed up and played like during the day.
Yeah.
So they had some of those kind of artists, but it was mostly Texas country. Smaller artists did the opening up, and then the bigger ones closed it out. But yeah, this
wow. Okay.
yeah, and it says here that a lot of attendees went as far as to purchase the 2024 passes, which Adam, I'd like to talk to him about it because I bet he's pissed.
I can't get a refund though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, and then he goes, yeah, they had like Dirks Bentley, Cole Wetzel, Zach Bryan last year now, and then the lower build acts was Stained, brothers Osborne, Ashley McBride, Kobe Callier was one. So they had better fucking things last year, but this one they just. And I haven't seen the whole fucking lineup. Color Me Bad was another one they had for this year. Don't they have just one song? That what's that? I wanna sex you up.
Oh my god, are you serious?
That's Color Me Bad, bro. And that's like I haven't heard of them in forever, dude.
I don't. What is the promoter thinking, man? Like, I mean, was it just like we got to get people something somehow?
Oh god. Okay, wait. Here's the. I got the lineup here. Here we go. Nelly, Reckless Kelly, which is a big kind of Texas band, but they're not like massive. I mean, they're kind of. A lot of people know who they are. Vanilla Ice, Hinder, Color Me Bad, Tag Team, DJ Cool. All for One, DJ Scribble, Lone Star, that's an old school country band. That's like a 90s country band. The Lowdown Drifters, Kenny Fiegler, Sam Riggs, I know who that is. Ella, don't know who that is. I know who Mickey and the Motor Cars is. Joe Stamban, The Damn Quails, Cannon and Freeman, and a bunch of others I've never heard of. There's all these lower ones I've never heard of. Maybe there's a couple in there that I have. But
this was supposed to be like in October, right?
Yeah, October 17th through the 20th. So like a month away. And they canceled the whole fucking thing, bro.
Wow. I'm surprised I didn't hear about this because living right here close by. Usually in the neighborhood or whatever, you'll hear stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if that's the lineup, then yeah, they're going to lose their asses on that.
Yeah, I have to imagine like the only thing they've sold is like the passes that like Adam bought like right after. Because he said he had no idea who was going to play at it, but he just bought. They were selling them for so cheap that he had to do it.
Yeah, and then you had, like you said, the lineup last year wasn't terrible, so you're thinking like, okay, I'll get these cheap, and then the lineup will be something similar or better. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I imagine ticket sales have just after they released the lineup. I imagine ticket sales just kind of stopped.
So I have seen Vanilla Ice live. Okay, he puts on a great show, but I don't feel like that's the right show for him to be playing, bro.
Right? Like, yeah, I don't think so.
It's supposed to be a country festival. I could have sworn.
Yeah. It's technically it is. Yeah, but they got. There's a lot of guys in here with DJ in front of their name, so that's not very promising.
That doesn't mixing all the music together. Here in America, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's got to be one or the other, man. You can't, because like, the Metallica's festival, they tried that.
Yeah,
they tried that. They had like rock, and then they had like a electronica stage or whatever, and then just a whole mess of bands. And they were like, "Yeah, everybody broaden your, everything. So just have fun." That just doesn't work here, bro. Europe crushes that for sure. But here, for whatever reason, bro, people just don't. They're like, I ain't going to that. There's too many stupid bands there that I don't like. They just don't care. They're single-minded, bro. They're focused on one thing. It's got to be metal festival only. And then you do a metal festival only, usually that doesn't work either because nobody goes. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of crazy to cancel a whole 4-day thing, man, which was super successful last year. But I mean, like I said, if you don't follow it up with good talent, I mean, people aren't going to come. So,
well, you better start booking next year. That's all I can say.
Try
it again. You better already start getting these people on the books.
Yeah, you better get you better get Luke Combs or somebody to come play this thing if you want to sell tickets.
Yeah. Get Luke Combs in like Jelly Roll or some shit. People will go out there in droves.
Oh yeah, they'll lose their fucking mind over that show.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah. So
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah, that show's not happening. So
Your weekend just got freed up, bro.
yeah, go book a trip somewhere for those 4 days, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that's pretty nuts, though. There's a lot of time and effort to go into something like that to just cancel.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I bet the Motor Speedway's pissed too. They're probably gonna make a huge chunk of money off of that.
Yeah, true.
So anyway,
Damn.
there you go.
Who died, bro? I didn't see.
Oh yeah, this is a little less. Me and you know this guy really well, and a lot of music fans out there probably know who he is. If you listen to the Eagles or Linda Ronstadt, this guy wrote a lot of songs for some people. J.D. Souther, bro, passed away.
Oh yeah, I think I did.
He
see
wrote
this.
he wrote "Best of My Love," "Victim of Love," "Heartache Tonight," "New Kid in Town," "How Long" for the Eagles. He wrote some songs for, like I said, Linda Ronstadt. So yeah, he passed away on September 17th. He was 78 years old.
Damn.
So,
Bro, those anybody connected to the Eagles and whatnot, they've been just getting old and just dropping, bro.
yeah.
It's too many. I mean, it's just they're just old. It's just what it
Yeah.
is.
But yeah, he let's see. He died at his home. There, I don't see. I don't see what it was. Maybe it might just be kind of natural causes or something. But
Yeah.
but he was
Probably.
set to begin a tour in like a week. But the week after week before he died, he was supposed to go to, or the week after he was supposed to go on tour. So
Shit. So he was still active.
yeah, he had a bunch of like solo stuff out there. You just didn't really hear much about it. His biggest things were the songs he wrote for other people and stuff. He's probably a better songwriter than anything.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
but yeah, J.D. Souther, man.
All right. R.I.P. J.D. Souther. Yep. Big. Writing some of those songs that we like from the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wrote "Victim of Love," so he definitely didn't write that for Felder to try to sing. We know that.
No, he's like, thank God Henley sung that one.
Yeah, thank God Henley took the lead vocals.
If Felder sang that one, it would definitely not have been a bigger hit than it was.
No,
That's
we
for
would
sure.
have been like, this is a skipper. I mean, you got to be fucking bad, bro. If they let what's his name sing over you, right? What's his name? Joe. What the hell? I'm blanking.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah, Joe Walsh. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be bad, bro. If they're like, yeah, Joe's got this one, I'll be like, man, you're really that bad? Because Joe Walsh is not that great either, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why Felder just couldn't keep writing. I mean, he wrote so many great fucking riffs and shit for the Eagles, and he wrote songs too for them. And
Oh yeah,
I don't know why he wasn't just happy with that. Because he had to have been making cash, bro. He wrote Hotel California. He could retire off that alone.
Oh, dude, he's got to never work. He could never do anything again. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the more puzzling things coming out of a band. It's just like a guy that's a guitar player and backup singer. Sure, I guess he did hit the mic every once in a while just to back up, but it's one of the more puzzling things. Is like how are you not completely happy and content being a member of the fucking Eagles, bro? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I will never understand that to this day, man. Because
Yeah.
I mean, Walsh had it figured out because he had his own solo career before he went to. He was like, I'd rather be just another guitar player in the band than anything else, and so he was a smart guy, obviously.
Yeah, and the money is obviously probably way better.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, man.
All right, man. R.I.P. J.D. Souther. That sucks.
Yeah.
Good tunes, man. Good tunes out of there.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay. So before we go into the NFL, real quick, I just wanted to mention next episode that we record. We'll wrap up the whole 2024 Texas Rangers season because the season will be over at that. Well, the season's already over for them. They're officially eliminated from playoff contention. We knew that was coming. Although if you looked at Rangers Twitter out there were still people who were like, we can make a run. I'm like, have you not been watching the same fucking team I have been all year?
Yeah.
They're not making it, and they officially are eliminated. The only thing that coming out of this last week of the season, they're on the road, so they finished the year on the road. You just want to see, Rocker and DeGrom make another start just to get through that and be healthy going into the offseason, have a full offseason program. Seager, he had another sports hernia surgery, so he's done for the year. Josh Young's done for the year. He's not playing anymore. All these guys just got to get healthy, bro, and have some off-season program where they come to spring training fully ready to go. That's it.
Yes, that's what I would like to see.
So, but I was just going to say we're going to wrap the whole season up next episode since it will be officially over and playoff baseball will start. Unfortunately, our team is not in it this year. After winning the whole goddamn thing last year, they missed the playoffs. Kind of fucking very frustrating to say the least.
Well, it's right in line with Bochy's career. I mean, every time he won a World Series, he missed the playoffs the next year. So
yes,
I was hoping he would
sense.
change that trend this year, but he did not. He followed the same trend. So
really weird, actually.
Yeah.
When you look at his career, you're like, what the hell, man? But whatever. I'll take it if it means a World Series again next year. For sure.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. I'm not worried about it if it means we're going back, baby.
Yeah, no shit.
The only other thing I want to mention on baseball real quick is the fact that we know the Dodgers signed Ohtani to a huge deal. Well, you know what, bro? It's worth it because the guy has 53 home runs now and 123 RBIs on the year. He also hit the 50-50 thing, which no one's ever done, by the way.
Yeah.
50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. He's got more stolen bases than that now, too. But like I said, he has 53 home runs now as well. Dodgers are in the playoffs. They're obviously going. And so it'll be interesting to see him actually play in the playoffs for once because the Angels never made it with him. So,
yeah. So he made the right decision.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we knew. We were like, this guy's got to get out of there, bro. You want to see we've always said that. You want to see the best players in the game play in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah, I did not want to see Ohtani become Mike Trout because Mike Trout should have been in the playoffs a lot more. And it's just sad you don't get to see the top talent in the league not competing for a ring at least.
Yeah. So. Well, I think his career's over.
Yeah, Trout is for sure. He wasted all his time over there in LA, dude. So
I mean, it's not over. He's gonna come back. I'm just saying the dude cannot stay healthy anymore.
Right. Yeah.
It's sad. It sucks actually, because again, you just want to see those guys get 55 stolen bases. So this year now for Ohtani, by the way, I just looked that up.
That's crazy.
So 53 homers, 55 stolen bases. Obviously, was an all-star this year. He probably will win MVP if I had to guess. I don't know how you don't give it to him again.
Yeah, I mean it should be unanimous on it, to be honest.
Yeah, he won it twice before with the Angels. Obviously, this will be a National League MVP if he ends up winning. Which how the hell do you not? Yeah, just impressive, man, to say the least. That's why this past offseason, I was like, I don't care. Sign the fucking guy to 700. Just sign him. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's no goddamn salary cap. I don't care about the taxes. You're a billionaire, Ray, but of course we knew that was probably a long shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have gave him a blank check for sure. That's the best baseball player on the planet.
Yeah. And by the way, he just did DHing this year. He's already like throwing off the mound and everything to be ready to come back next year to do both. So
yeah, Dodgers got a good one, bro. So
yeah, we're gonna be seeing that for a while, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, full season recap of the Rangers next week as they wrap up the season, just fucking hobbling to the finish line because they're not gonna make the playoffs. So all the players are just like, God, just get this fucking week over with, please.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, they're really they've all checked out, bro.
Yeah.
Enjoy your extra month off this year. Thanks for not at least trying to make the fucking playoffs and make a run at this. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, okay. All right. Week 3 of the NFL came and it is gone officially over now after last night's 2 Monday night games. Starting off, though, we had the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. That was a Thursday night game. Then I live stream over here. Leaf was gigging, making some extra cash. So it was a solo game. Jets won 24-3. I think there was a few of you that obviously that came and hung out. Really appreciate that because it would have been boring without. And the game sucked. So let's put it that way. It was not. It was not a fun game, bro. I was over here struggling.
Yeah. They had it on there where I was playing. And they had the volume down, obviously, and I was just I was like, oh yeah, Sam's not having a good time with this piece of shit game.
I was not. It was not. It was bad. The Patriots. They look like what they're supposed to look like. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, easy win for the Jets. Go to Sunday now. We had the New York Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns. Giants ended up winning this game 21-15. My God, how bad are the fucking Cleveland Browns, dude?
They're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And it just makes that week 1 win, not very impressive.
Oh, for the Cowboys?
For the Cowboys, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're 100% accurate. Yeah, you got to be really bad to lose to the New York Giants. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just another shit pile game. This was on Red Zone for sure, but we were like, God, get this off of here.
Yeah, thank God it wasn't on like a main channel or anything.
Yeah. Philadelphia Eagles at New Orleans Saints. The Eagles win this game 15-12, man. This game was not very good whatsoever. I mean, it was 3-0 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And the Saints offense just kind of fucking disappeared after going off the first 2 weeks. I mean, this was on, like I said, we were watching some of this, but the Eagles scored all their points in the fourth quarter. I mean, I don't know. Like I said last week, are we really taking the Saints serious? Or what?
Yeah. Yeah, and trying to pick these games this week would have been a fucking nightmare.
Oh God! If I was in Vegas this past week, I would have lost so much money, bro.
I would have lost everything. I would have had to walk home.
Yeah, we're like, I'd sold my airplane tickets, guys.
Yeah,
like, you got a problem, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Eagles win this game. Really did not want that to happen just because of our division, but the Saints let us down, bro.
Yeah, they did, man. That was bad.
Houston Texans went into Minnesota to play the Vikings, and holy shit, the Vikings put a beat down on the Houston Texans, which I did not see coming at all.
Yeah.
I mean, at all.
Yeah, I would have got this one wrong too, man, because Sam Darnold and the Vikings, I guess they're fucking for real. I have no idea. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, Darnold's looked really good. I mean, he was 17 of 28, 181 yards, but he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud just looked like they were all over him. I mean, the Vikings may have a legit defense too, really making him just kind of he just looked uneasy for the first time that in a while. I don't know what to think on that. I think Houston's better than that, of course, but Minnesota may be for real, brother.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, the Texans are definitely a better football team than that. So it might have just been a bad week or something. But
yeah,
I mean, Vikings are 3-0 now, right? It's with Darnold as their QB. It's pretty weird.
Surely that's not sustainable because it's Sam Darnold, right?
I would think so.
We'll see, but I'm just saying, like, holy hell, this can't be real.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Chicago Bears at Indianapolis Colts. Colts win this game 21-16. Let's all just go with the fact that I mean, Caleb Williams has some decent stats in this game, but if you watched a little bit of that, he's not what you thought he was going to be as the number one pick. And I don't know. It's a winnable game for sure. They could easily win this game, and to me, I just don't know if that's going to work over there. And maybe it's the coach. Maybe Eberflus just needs to be fired, bro.
Maybe I remember before the season started, people were all over Caleb Williams, and like a lot of people said that they're going to win the division. They're going to be in the playoffs for sure. But Caleb Williams does not look like he's ready to take over a franchise yet.
It's kind of hard to expect that from a rookie that's never played a single snap, bro.
Right. I mean, I know it's week 3, obviously, but still, he just has not looked good. So, and he's got a lot of weapons around him, which is weird. So you think that would help him out a little bit, but it hasn't yet, and they haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, he looks bad, man, and I'm glad that Bears took him number 1 overall. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, exactly. You are definitely glad.
Yeah.
So the Bears go 1-2. Colts are 1-2 as well. So next game was the Los Angeles Chargers at Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers won this game 20-10. The Steelers are now 3-0, and so they're looking like they're pretty good with Justin Fields of all people as their quarterback, which is surprising to say the least. It's pretty interesting, and I mean the defense is really good. I think they're always going to have some good defense over Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin's still the coach, so TJ Watt's just a madman out there, and he'll win Defensive Player of the Year. He's just all over the place, dude. And again, Chargers, they were 2-0. Herbert, I don't know. He's not looking like he's amazing or anything like that. I don't know. I know Harbaugh's there. They'll probably be, I would say that they still got a chance to make the playoffs, of course, but I'm not sure how serious you can take them at this point. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is another surprising 3-0 team for me. Like I thought the Chargers would handle them pretty easy, but yeah, Justin Fields and the Steelers 3-0. It's like same thing with the Darnold and the Vikings. It's kind of a surprise right now.
yeah.
So you thought the Chargers would be a little bit better team, but like you said, the defense Steelers do have a really good defense. So and sometimes that's all it takes. Like we've seen teams win with a really good defense and not just kind of an average fucking offense. So
I'm not taking Justin Fields, bro. I'm not.
No, I'm not either. I think when it fucking really matters, I don't see that guy being the guy. But
it's going to come up at some point. You're going to need him to lead you drive.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw yourself on his back at one point, and he's probably going to crumble. So
exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, congratulations, you're 3-0.
Exactly.
And will Russell Wilson sniff the field this year? We don't know.
I hope not.
Steelers Nation. Let's ride. Oh wait,
that's right.
That's the wrong one.
He do his weird warm ups in the middle of the fucking field and stuff. Whatever he does.
It's weird. It's such an act, dude. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid. Guy is weird, man.
Yeah, he's out there.
Okay, let's see. Miami Dolphins at Seattle Seahawks. Seattle wins this game 24-3. Literally zero threat for the Seahawks were the Dolphins, and that's because obviously Tua's out. So Skylar Thompson started and looked fucking awful. Because it's Skylar Thompson, bro.
Yeah, he is not an NFL quarterback. I don't know how he has a backup job, to be honest with you, because he couldn't get anything going.
Not at all.
With all those weapons that Miami has, I mean, he's definitely not Tua, but I mean, shit, at least get it into your hands of your playmakers and let them do something. But he couldn't even do that. So,
dude, there was like a couple plays where he was running and like or pressured or whatever, and then he just held on for it too long and got sacked. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
get rid of the ball.
He has no clue what he's doing out there. It's crazy.
It's very clear.
Yeah.
Miami falls with 1-2. The Seattle Seahawks now 3-0. They haven't lost yet.
Yeah, Geno Smith, baby.
Geno Smith making another comeback. I mean, he's been there, but I'm just saying, I'm not taking Geno Smith seriously, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? The NFC's wide open. We know that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Carolina Panthers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Chalk this up as one that didn't see coming. And we had our buddy, the Red Rifle Andy Dalton, inserted in as the starting quarterback for Carolina because Bryce Young is bad.
Yes.
And Andy Dalton came in and was like, "Hey, bro, this is how you run an offense."
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like it makes me wonder why the hell Andy Dalton hasn't been starting for the Panthers. I mean,
I know, right?
Wrong call by Frank Reich last year. He lost his job. Wrong call starting Bryce Young again this year. Andy Dalton should be the starter, and this made Bryce Young look even worse, bro.
Yeah, because we had conversations about it, and we're like, man, poor Bryce Young, man. Maybe he's just in a bad spot, bad team, and the whole Frank Wright thing was a bad experience. And so then we saw this guy actually have chances and have opportunities to make plays, and he's overthrowing guys, he's missing passes. And then, of course, when he gets benched and Andy Dalton comes in, it's obviously not a problem at all to go out there and win a game for an actual quarterback. So, I mean, they hung 36 on the Raiders, and that was all Andy Dalton's doing. So, obviously, it looks like Bryce Young may be the problem there.
Yeah. Andy Dalton, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. He looked good.
Yeah.
He could still play. Gardner Minshew on the other side, so no threat there. And Aiden O'Connell came in for a little bit too. So, the Raiders they're going to Raider, bro.
That's right, yeah.
Let's put it that way.
They're just, golly, they're bad. They're actually bad, man. It's just.
I mean, they don't have a quarterback, dude.
They don't.
Yeah.
If Gardner Minshew is starting for you, you're in bad shape.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then the San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Rams. Rams win this game 27-24, and kind of shocking that 49ers are now 1-2 on the year. The Rams are 1-2 as well. They needed to win.
Yeah, they did.
Everything, these two teams going at it are always good in my mind. These are good games to watch. So Rams come back and win it in the fourth, and Brock Purdy looked good. He's not the issue, obviously. I think the Rams are just a good team too. They're always going to play hard. Good coach, and good running backs, good receivers. So a great game overall. But they sneak away with the home win over the 49ers. Both teams are 1-2, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of wondering if like 49ers are they just like an average team without McCaffrey because he hasn't played it down yet, and
And he's not gonna for a while.
he's not going to for a while. So we'll see what happens over the next few weeks. But I mean, they have enough talent on there on the team to win without him. But I don't know. They're 1-2 right now. This was an upset game. I think they were favored to win this game. So
I think so too.
But like I said, like you said, the Rams are just good. They can win. I mean, they can win against the good teams. It's no problem there with Stafford and all the weapons he has. So
yeah, and I think the Rams will get better as the season goes along. They've done that before. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just a good game overall. I mean, it's a division game, NFC West. So there you go. 1-2 49ers, bro. I think they'll be fine. Just FYI.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Yeah. Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. Lions win this game 20-13 and move on to 2-1 on the year. Jared Goff, nothing crazy impressive. 199, 2 touchdowns. Montgomery for them ran the ball over 100 yards and a touchdown. I mean, this is what you're going to see, I guess, out of Detroit. They're going to win these games, man. They're a good team. So, and they're a very well-coached team. And that's very evident with Dan over there, bro.
Yeah. He's he's kind of like my dream coach, man. I would love to have that guy on my team for sure.
Yeah.
He's got big nuts. I mean, he's
yes, he does.
He's not scared, bro. So that's what I like in my coach. And but he's just a hell of a coach, man. He's got the Lions definitely. They're going to be a playoff team again this year for sure. So
yeah.
And I picked them to go to the Super Bowl actually. So
you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So we'll see. But yeah, they move on to 2-1. Cardinals 1-2 on the year. So I don't think anybody's expecting much out of that team this year.
I don't think so.
The Sunday night game was the Chiefs at Falcons. Chiefs win 22-17, or should I say Chiefs and the refs win 22-17?
Yeah, for sure.
Because the NFL is just like, hey, we need Kansas City to always win. Kansas City's 3-0. Falcons 1-2 with Kirk Cousins. Again, I want to point out the fact that they blew a fucking clear as day pass interference call in the end zone. I can't stand the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, dude. I fucking hate it. I had no issue with the Patriots when they were in their dynasty. I had no problem, dude.
Yeah.
At all. I felt like they played the game the right way. They were very respectful. I sensed the complete opposite with the Chiefs. I can't stand this fucking team, dude. I hate them. I hate everything about. I hate them. I can't stand them, dude. And they're gonna go. They're gonna fucking go back, dude, and it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, I'm tired of them too. I'm not a fan of the Chiefs. There's too many players on that team I just don't like. I mean, I like Mahomes, but there's times where Mahomes I just can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
There's something about him, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, after, like, I'm sure we'll talk about the Bills game here soon, but after watching the Bills, I think they've got the best chance to knock the fucking Chiefs off their little mountain over there. So I would love to see that this year. But yeah, like you said,
somebody to.
Chiefs got a lot of calls, especially that pass interference call that they didn't call actually in the end zone.
Blatant fucking obvious, dude.
Yeah, the ref was looking right. I mean, he was 5 feet from the play. I don't know how you don't throw a flag on that. So
because it's the Chiefs.
Exactly. So, and like I said before, man, sometimes this is how I think. Like NFL could be scripted sometimes. I don't know. I hate to believe that, but I mean, seeing shit like that, you're like, oh, maybe sometimes it is.
I think it wouldn't surprise me if they're like, yeah, the Chiefs need to win this game, bro. So just act accordingly out there.
Right. But
I hope not. But I'm just saying.
I would love to see this whole Chiefs little dynasty they have building up right now to get crumbled, and
yes,
hopefully that'll be Buffalo.
I hope. Speaking of Buffalo, and we'll get to our teams last of this, but this is a quick one, easy one last night. Jacksonville Jaguars at Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills actually destroyed the Jacksonville Jaguars 47-10. This game was way over early.
Yeah. First quarter, I think it was over.
It was out of hand quick. Yes. Josh Allen, 263 yards, 4 touchdowns. The Jaguars are trash, bro.
Yeah.
They are fucking ass.
Trevor Lawrence is broken, bro. I don't know what happened to this guy. Doug Peterson, he's a good coach too, man. What's going on over there? I don't. He's got to be on the hot seat. I think if it keeps going this bad, he may get fired before the end of the season.
Yeah,
I think the change needs to happen, and before Lawrence gets so bad that he's just can't get back from it. I mean, you got a lot of money poured into that kid, so you hate to see him play the way he's playing. And I don't know where you put it. I don't know if it's on him, or if it's on the coaching, or the play calling, or whatever they're doing over there in Jacksonville. But it's not working. I can tell you that.
I'm not impressed by him at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, he showed flashes, like I said, a couple, like last year, a couple, and throughout the years since he's been here, but he's done absolutely nothing this year. So,
well, they got the starter behind him, bro. So they just need to insert him into the lineup. Mac Jones, bro.
That's right. Yeah,
that is a joke. I'm
I mean, it's probably
Mac Jones sucks too, bro.
Yeah, he does. He's bad.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, Buffalo easily handled them. They're 3-0. Buffalo's 3-0. Jacksonville's 0-3. Jacksonville's already in my mind eliminated from playoffs. They're not making it.
No.
Buffalo is my Super Bowl pick in the AFC. They're looking mighty fine, bro.
Yeah,
I have a feeling everybody was worried, including myself, when they got rid of Stephon Diggs, but I think that was the right move, dude. There's no drama anymore with that guy, man. I think they made the right call.
Yeah, I mean, and Josh Allen is spreading the ball around a lot to a lot of different guys who can actually get the job done too. So yeah, I think they didn't lose anything when they lost Diggs, really. I mean, he's a great receiver. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
sure,
they're 3-0, and their offense looks fine without him. So if there's drama going on with him, it's better to get that out of there and still play at the same level than to have that guy on there just causing fucking problems all the time.
Exactly. Okay, we might as well bring this next game up. Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys. The score is not it does not tell the story. The Ravens win this game 28-25. So when you hear that, you're like, wow, it must have been a close game. It was not.
It was not.
Yeah. This game was 21-6 at half. And then it quickly in the third quarter became 28-6 Baltimore. And then Baltimore to I guess to maybe the credit of Dallas, they didn't quit, but Baltimore almost blew this fucking game, which was shocking. I was like, holy shit, man, what the hell's going on? And I'll tell you what, if Dallas would have came back and won this game, I still wouldn't have felt good. I'd been like, yeah, okay, yay. But
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying in the second half and in the third quarter, I mean, Dallas was just manhandled. It's pathetic.
Yeah,
absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, your defense is not good, bro.
What defense?
Yeah, exactly. They can't stop the run. I mean, they ran for what, 270 something yards as a team.
Derrick Henry ran all over him. And by the way, he wanted to sign with Dallas in the offseason, but Jerry said we couldn't afford him. But he's full of shit. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, you should never listen to Jerry Jones.
No.
But and I mean, that's all they needed to do was run the ball, because I mean, Lamar Jackson threw the ball 15 times, 182 yards, 1 passing touchdown. That's all he had to do, because Henry had 151 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and Lamar Jackson had 87 rushing yards and a touchdown. So
may I ask the question of, when you're game planning for the Baltimore Ravens, do you think they're going to run the ball a little bit? Like, what did you do all week, man? How do you not prepare to stop the run, especially with the read option shit that Lamar Jackson does so well?
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's going to get the ball a ton. He's hard to bring down, but you got to prepare, man. And it's a pathetic display of football yet again. And I've had a couple of days, obviously, to think about this, but I already said what I said before the season started with the Cowboys, man. They're going to be bad. They're going to be worse. The reason is they didn't do anything to get better in the offseason, man, because they have a bad ownership and they have bad management. That's clear and simple, plain as day. They didn't do anything to get better. And Mike Greenberg was talking about this, and he's dead on, of saying, like, you had the money to sign Derrick Henry. You just don't wait to sign CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott at the very end, because they're expensive after that. If you would have signed them way long ago, they would have been way cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah.
But your team management is horrific. It's terrible. And it's all Jerry, dude. And he's so fucking delusional, thinking that the roster's fine. The roster's fine. Like, oh, is it? Okay, great. No, it's not. And I'm sorry, I'm not easy on Dak Prescott. I'm not impressed by him. I know everybody's like, he doesn't play defense. He doesn't play defense. Well, dude, there was a lot of throws in the first half and this first 3 quarters where he was missing guys. Bad throws, dude. He was making shitty throws, like really bad throws.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and tell me that Dak Prescott is good too. He's not worth the money you gave him. I know that. And yes, his stats are 379 with 2 touchdowns, mostly garbage time. And again, that's bad on the Ravens, by the way, for letting that happen. But
yeah, I mean that's all like playing from behind stats, basically.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he almost came back and won the game.
Yeah, the second half for the Ravens was just pathetic. They didn't score. They scored all their points in the first half.
They had a touchdown in the third.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did.
Because they made it 28-6, and it looked like, okay, this is about to get out of hand. And then they fell asleep, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but 19 points in the fourth quarter for the Cowboys, and that's just because they were in desperation mode. But I mean, like you said, the game was a lot worse than the score shows. The Cowboys, man, I don't know. They don't have a running game, first of all. I mean, they had 51 yards, but that's because, obviously, like we said, a lot of that's because they're throwing the ball most of the time because they're playing from behind. But still, even if this was a normal game, that'd probably be what their rushing stats are because they cannot run the football.
Man, shocker. You don't have a running game because you didn't get a fucking running back.
Yeah, you didn't sign anybody. You signed Elliott. Good job.
And Dalvin Cook, who hasn't even dressed for the games.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I want to point out that everybody's like, this is a difference maker, Dalvin. I'm like, no, it's not. He's fucking done, dude.
I saw somebody comment on a Facebook post about this, like, why aren't we using Cook? And I'm like, because they signed him after the season started. He's not good.
No, he's not.
That's why you haven't seen him. He obviously hasn't made any sort of difference in practice where they say, oh, we should have this guy suit up this week.
And just to let you know, they've already come out and said, like, he's not even suited up for the Giants game either. So
yeah, so there you go, man. I mean, that was a stupid signing, by the way.
Just fucking release him if you're not going to use him. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I just want to point out how dumb Jerry Jones is, man. This is all his fault. This is all his fucking fault, dude.
Yeah.
He is the guy. He's the guy that makes all the decisions. Like, this is his fucking fault. And it's so bad. And again, I got to say it, gear up because it's not going to stop anytime soon, by the way. I mean, we got Prescott for that ridiculous contract. I was okay with the CD Lamb contract because he's totally where he belongs. 100%.
Yeah.
I know he fumbled in this game, but whatever, that's going to happen. Well, tuck the fucking ball. I know that he was holding out there like a loaf of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking guy should have known better than that. But this team, and I don't know how many fucking times I can say it. This team is fucking trash, dude. They're bad. They're bad, and this is going to be a bad year. And I hope they win 3 games. I really pray to God they win 3 fucking games.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care.
As bad as the NFC is, you can put the Cowboys in that category as one of the bad NFC teams because they haven't looked good at all.
No, they're terrible. They're fucking terrible, dude.
Now
you have fucking Jerry got called out today on the radio, basically saying that there's a lot of people. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. I would say if you're a fucking smart person, you would say all of the blame is on Jerry. And he's like, yeah, it's well known that most of the decisions are ultimately made there that I have to approve. So that's very fair. How could you think otherwise? I mean, this guy talks out of his fucking ass, bro. He's the dumbest fucking person. Until I feel like I fucking repeat myself.
Yeah.
But it's just the truth, bro. It's like you make all the decisions. It's your fucking fault, dude. Like, why are you okay with this? And of course, everybody just comes back and says, well, he's making a lot of money, bro. He don't care.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's true. I get it. It's true. He does not give a fuck. If you think that Jerry Jones cares about winning, he's lying to you, man. He's fucking lying.
No, he's there to make money. That's obvious. That's what his whole thing is. And he's got so many of those guys out there drinking the Kool-Aid every year. It's always baffled me. And I know you've said the same thing. You're like, I'm not buying it, obviously. And
hell no.
But I mean, so many people out there do. So why even have to win when that stadium was packed? No matter what their record is, that stadium was packed, and that's all that guy gives a fuck about.
Yeah, 93,000, over 93,000 on Sunday at the stadium there. So yeah, as long as people keep showing up, not going to change a thing. He knows that he's the problem. He's like, yeah, okay, well, I don't care. So just keep buying my merch and filling up the stadium. I don't give a fuck what you have to say.
Exactly.
I can't even listen to the guy talk anymore, bro. I can't.
It's awful, dude. Yeah. I mean, I don't even seek out to listen to him, but when I do see him, I'm like, I don't know how y'all do this with this guy.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
He's officially ruined any sort of fandom I had left. It's gone, dude. It's fucking gone, dude. I want them to fail. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Well, I mean, that's when the changes need to happen. But
exactly. I want them to go 3-14, and I'm not joking.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to win on Thursday. They're going to win on Thursday. They're going to be.
Yeah, that'll be the game that'll get them back in the win column for sure. I mean, if you lose that game, then you should just hang it up.
I mean, I hope they lose. I'm not going to say. I hope they fucking lose. That would be fucking comical, bro.
That would be great.
Oh man, I would love that. I would be like, yeah, this is great, dude. Watch some fucking meltdown, bro.
But yeah, that's not happening. Daniel Jones ain't gonna win that game. So
no, I mean, I agree. I had this as a loss before the season even started. When we did our shit, I didn't think they were going to beat Baltimore, anyways.
Yeah.
But I thought they were going to beat the Saints, and they got embarrassed. So this is 3 home games in a row. The Dallas Cowboys have been absolutely embarrassed, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's just
for a team who won all their home games last year. But like you said, they didn't get better this year. They got worse. So
that's what I looked at. I was like, they didn't do anything. They added nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And so they lost people, and they didn't fucking fill the holes. I'm like, this team's going to be bad. It's going to be worse for sure.
Yeah.
It's hard to blame old McCarthy, bro, but he's probably like, you know what? I don't have a fucking contract next year, so I don't care. You know, I don't care. Like, I mean, the players came out and talked, and some of the quotes that they gave are just like alarming to me, like red flag city, bro. And I'm just like, you know what, dude, fuck this team and fuck Jerry Jones. I can't, I'm done. I want them to fail until something happens, bro. That's that's where I'm at. I was the same way with the Rangers before they fired John Daniels, bro. I was there too.
Right. Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm at with the Cowboys now. Fail. So something changes, bro. Cause this ain't it. You know, yeah.
No.
Anyways, fuck this team, dude. Fuck Jerry, and I'm not surprised that they lost. So, okay, last game. Oh, by the way, the Ravens are 1-2 now, and the Cowboys are 1-2 as well. So,
yes.
Last game was last night. Your Washington. I figure we end on your team, at least a positive note. Washington Commanders at the Cincinnati Bengals. This one was definitely one of those ones where I'm like, it's gonna be tough for your team to go in and win. Cincinnati 0-2. So I thought they're probably going to be really coming out firing. And at first they did, but surprisingly your team did as well. So Commanders win this game 38-33, go to 2-1 on the year. And watch out, man. Jaden Daniels looks like he's for real, bro.
Yeah, man. Still on a pretty big high. This kind of game doesn't happen that often over the last 30 years that I've watched this team. And
yeah.
This
RG3
was
year. I mean, that's the only one, right?
Yeah, and well, even that he started off as 3-7. They were 3-7 before they actually won 7 straight to win the division that year. So I didn't know what to think of RG3 at this point, but yeah. So going into Cincinnati with a rookie quarterback, and the Bengals have their back against the wall, obviously, because if they go down 0-3, it's very hard to make the playoffs at 0-3. One team has done it in the last fucking however long it's been. I think it was like 1 out of 125 teams have gone down 0-3, and only one team has made it to the playoffs.
They're not making it.
I don't think they are. But so what I'll do is I'll gloat about what they did well, and then I'll bring any Commanders fans down there. I'll bring you guys back to earth real quick. But great fucking game by the Washington offense, though. Haven't seen this in a long time. This is probably the best I've seen them play in years, a very long time. Like maybe it was RG3 whenever they actually won those 7 straight games. That's probably the best I've seen them play since the Super Bowl years. I was a young guy. So this was one of those games that reminded me of that. I think Dan Quinn, and Dan Quinn even said it at halftime when he was talking to the sideline reporter. He said, "We knew we had to come in here and score fucking points. Like we needed to fix our red zone problems because last week against the Giants, like we've talked about, they all 7 field goals. They were 0-6 in the red zone against the fucking Giants, and they were all field goals. They ended up winning the game somehow. It's because it was the Giants, but
That's
You
going to
weren't
be a blessing at the end of the year, by the way.
but yeah, and he knew that he was not gonna. They weren't gonna win that game doing this shit. So, and Cliff Kingsbury had a fucking game plan, and they executed it perfectly. I like that because it looked like the first 2 weeks he's kind of treating Jaden Daniels with like kid gloves, right? Just kind of throwing short little passes, not letting him go downfield a lot. They didn't go downfield a lot in the first 2 weeks. They moved the ball really well against the Giants. They had like 425 total yards of offense, but I mean, like I said, they just couldn't finish the drives. And last night they did, and Monday night they did. So it was good to see Jaden Daniels go. You got to see his arm finally.
Yeah.
He hit McLaurin on like a 55-yard pass that got him inside the 5-yard line. Then he hit him on a touchdown pass on their last drive that kind of sealed the game, basically.
Well, real quick, I want to say that throw you're talking about, the throw that he threw to McLaurin in the end zone was a really good throw, dude.
Oh, and he got lit up too. It was like cover zero. They were bringing the house, and he stood in there and threw it. That was a veteran fucking throw from a rookie there with his third start, and I would love to see more of that. And 91% completion percentage, and this is going down the field, so that's a rookie record. He broke Dak's record, and it's also it's a franchise record. So another little record that this guy's got. 254 passing yards. He finally threw his first touchdown of the season to a lineman. That was a great fucking play too. Cincinnati had no clue that was coming. Like I said, Cliff Kingsbury had a great fucking game plan, and they threw the ball down the field a lot more. Jaden Daniels only had 40 rushing yards and Aikman even said this too. This is the attribute that I think is the most important that Jaden Daniels has right now. It's more important than his legs, his mobility, and his arm. He's got a lot of poise in the pocket. He has never looked rattled. He hasn't been sacked a lot just because he can move a little bit. But in this game, you could tell when they did replays, when he had to scramble, he was looking downfield, making sure he had no options before he ran. But then there was times when he finally found the options, and he just gunned it into him. Zach Ertz had really good big plays down the field. Luke McCaffrey too had two like really big first down catches. Almost had a touchdown, by the way. Noah Brown, ex-Cowboy, he had like 3 catches that were really good. So they were going down the field a lot more. It was fucking great to see for an offense that just hasn't really clicked yet. They finally figured it out, and it was against Cincinnati, in Cincinnati, a very hard place to play, and they just got it done. Now, to bring it back to earth, the defense is fucking atrocious. We got to stop guys, and we have the 2 highest paid defensive tackles in the league, and I saw both of those guys miss tackles like crazy. I saw Deron Payne have Chase Brown in his hands 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and that guy got loose and actually had like a first down run. So you can't have that shit happening. The front 7 is pretty weak right now. They haven't sacked the quarterback a lot. They got 2 sacks last night. But I mean, there needs to be more than that. And then the secondary is very thin to begin with. And last night, Emmanuel Forbes didn't play. This jury's still out on that guy. It's his second year. He hasn't impressed me much, but there's a rookie in his place. And he's covering Chase one-on-one. That first drive that the Bengals had, they went down there and scored like in 2 minutes. Because when you leave the rookie on Jamar Chase one-on-one, 99% of the time, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, secondary. I have faith in Dan Quinn. He's a defensive coach. He's going to get the defense to where it needs to be. It might not be this season. It might be need another draft and another offseason to fix this problem. But
yeah.
So that's why I don't think maybe if the NFC East or the NFC is just bad enough, maybe if the Commanders' offense plays like this for the rest of the year, they could sneak into a wild card spot. But I don't see them doing much more than that. I don't think they're a playoff team still. Just because of the defense alone, they're going to give up a lot of points, and you're going to need your offense to be this perfect like they were on Monday night every week. And I mean, it's just not sustainable. They're going to have bad games. Jaden Daniels is going to have a bad game at some point. Right now, we're 3 weeks in. He hasn't turned the ball over. He hasn't made any mistakes. But now if they start throwing the ball down the field more and let him use his arm a little bit more, I think that's a good thing. He's getting more confidence every week. So that's a good thing. And I think if you can keep this guy upright, keep him healthy, he may be your quarterback for a long time because he's got it figured out already. He, like I said, he doesn't look rattled out there. He's got poise. He's a competitor. He's got heart, and he's got the legs to kind of to extend plays. And that's what I like to see when he did scramble. He made those throws that were down the field instead of pulling the ball in and running. So, I mean, he had to run a couple times for sure. And I mean, that's a great weapon to have. But I just don't want that guy getting hit a lot. He's not a big guy. He's basically kind of like another RG3. He's kind of smaller, and he did slide a couple times, which was good to see. But then there's other times where he was trying to dive for the first down. He got hit pretty good, and you don't want to see that shit happening a lot. So, but yeah, man. I went into this game thinking they're going to lose it because I thought, Cincinnati's a good offense. I mean, Cincinnati's offense was good too. They played really well because I mean, it's just both of the defenses were trash, so it was kind of a shootout game. And
Cincinnati fans looked like they were ready to hang it up.
Yeah,
last night in the crowd, they looked like they were ready to jump off the stadium.
Yeah, and I mean, it just looked like they didn't have an answer. They didn't expect Washington to come out there like that, and that's why I thought Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury had a great fucking game plan, and and thank God Jaden Daniels and the rest of the offense executed it well. We lost Austin Eckler, which I don't like because he had two very important plays. He had that one running touchdown that kind of I think that was our first touchdown to tie the game, and then we got the ball. We were up 21 to 10 at the half.
21-13.
21-13, and we were getting the ball back, and I was like, we got to go down there and score. Well, on the opening kickoff, Eckler takes it 62 yards and sets the offense up great. But a couple plays later, he gets knocked out of the game with a concussion, so I don't know how long he'll be out. Hopefully he can get through the concussion protocol real quick and get back on the field because he's definitely a weapon that Jaden Daniels relies on. But because like Brian Robinson didn't have a great game tonight. He had 16 carries for 33 yards. It's 2 yards a carry. So I mean, we're going to need better performance from that. I would like to see him run the ball more too. But I did like that Cliff opened up the playbook a little bit, and he threw they did some passes down the field, and we got to see Jaden Daniels because that's the one thing we needed to see is if he could get those deep plays. And hey, Terry McLaurin, he finally. What a concept, throwing it to your number one guy and you actually score points.
That's what I text you. I'm like, wow, actually using it to throw to your number one receiver. And look what happens.
Yeah, 100 yards receiving. He only had like 40 yards on the first 2 weeks, and then he gets 100 this week. He got that touchdown that sealed the game pretty much. And, yeah. And I love McLaurin because he was talking pregame. He was like, because they brought it up, you got 40 yards receiving in the first 2 weeks. What do you think? And he's like, I'm just patient, and he's a rookie and we're going to hit it. We're going to hit our stride one day. And then Terry McLaurin is just the ultimate team player, man. And he's probably one of the best guys to have on this team to be with Jaden Daniels and help him out. And obviously they connected 4 times for 100 yards, long passes. And so they got that chemistry going. And I'd like to see more of that this year. I'm not sold on them. Like they're still a rebuilding team. That's the reality of it. They got a ways to go, I think. But if we could see more of this, I'd be happy all year. I mean, they won 4 games all of last year. They got 2 already, so I'm not mad about it. So we'll see what happens.
You can't be mad about it, bro.
Yeah, it was a great fucking game.
I pretty much put the fork in the Bengals after starting 0-3. I think they're like you said, it doesn't happen very often. You start at that and you make the playoffs. It just doesn't. Yeah.
Like 2018 Texans were the ones that did it.
I mean, obviously it's possible, but the Bengals, they don't look good. So
yeah, they have defensive problems too, man. It looks like they couldn't stop a lot of the things. I don't know if it was just because they were shocked that the Commanders were out there actually throwing the ball around the field, but I don't know.
Shell shock, like, oh my God, what's going on here?
Yeah, I guess they didn't expect a rookie to come in there and wipe the floor with them. So
yeah,
but now they do know.
Good win for you, 2-1 on the year. That's a shocker. I definitely didn't think that was going to happen, but now I will say this, bro. Now the old Commanders look like they're going to give the Cowboys a run for sure.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
So those games are not layups, is what I'm saying. Like they have been for the Cowboys.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be close now.
Yeah, it could be.
I hope you win both. I'm not gonna lie. I said that a minute ago. I want the Cowboys to fail so bad this year.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now that I see that Jaden Daniels can play in this league, I don't think he's going to have any other problems. I just think he's going to get better every week and going to get more confidence. And so by the time we do play the Cowboys, it could definitely be a coin toss. And I did say before the season started, we'll split the series. So
yeah,
but if we get both of them, hell yeah, I'll be happy as shit because that rarely happens for the Commanders.
I mean, like you said, just the last few years and for a long time, I mean, you just haven't had a quarterback, dude. So
we've had so many.
Yes, it's been a door, like you said.
Yeah, it's been bad. So, like
That's
I said,
where it starts, bro. If you don't have a quarterback, you're not winning a lot of games, man.
Yeah, but like if they can keep this kid healthy, I think he'll be around for a while, and he's not going to be a bad quarterback to have. So it'd be nice.
Definitely stay healthy. Kind of like Lamar Jackson, but he's a better pocket passer than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he's got an arm, and 91 completion percentage on 23 attempts. So I mean, he can throw the ball. So
must be nice. I'm jealous. Like I said before the season even started, I was like, I wish we were in a rebuild, like in a confidence was a little higher because of new ownership, new players, new coach, and everything. I want that.
Yeah, this is definitely an exciting time. You know, like I said, I always said we got to go and moving in the right direction. And that's the other thing is like these guys look like they want to play for Dan Quinn. Like you didn't see that last year with Rivera because Rivera wasn't even there. He was on the sideline, but that guy was gone.
Yeah.
And Dan Quinn looks like he's got these guys wanting to play football, dude. And it looks nice. It's fun. And like I said, I think
everybody loves to play for him, dude.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's one of those players, coaches, and that's what this team needs. Because you could tell
Riverboats era, bro.
Jesus, you could tell they did not believe in that guy, and they did not like Eric Bieniemy. There was a lot of reports coming out that Bieniemy was just a dick, and they didn't like him. So,
well, he's not a good offensive coordinator. If he had it all to himself, we saw that pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a reason why that guy doesn't work in the NFL this year now.
Yeah. Well, I know this. I know for sure now is that Rivera just let him kind of run the offense, or maybe even run the whole goddamn team. Who knows?
Yeah.
And you look at the product. You got 4 wins out of that. So thank God he got fired. Thank God the new coach came in, and he's actually changes the culture for sure. And you could tell just by the way they played this year. They've even beating the Jets with all field goals, at least they look good doing it. And then it looks like Giants. And then it looks like they solved their red zone problems and also, this was a great offensive game though. Like I was going to say that like Jaden Daniels hasn't turned the ball over yet. The offense hasn't committed a turnover yet. So that's good.
Yep.
They're a more disciplined team than they were last year. The Bengals there was no punts. Matt Tressway has not punted since week 1, bro.
Yeah.
His leg's cold out there. And so that's a good thing. If your punter's on the bench, it's a good fucking thing. So
I don't know what that feels like. I got a Pro Bowl punter, bro. And at one point you're like, hey, at least we got a good punter, but at the same time, like that's sad. I don't want a good punter, bro. Like
you want to be Tressway, who hasn't touched the field in 2 weeks.
Exactly. But don't you worry, bro. We got a kicker that can kick it 65 yards.
Yeah, it's true.
Yay.
The kicker we have now, who we've had for like a week. He can make field goals, but he that's his problem though. He doesn't have a long field goal. I think his career long is like 53. So he doesn't have much of a leg, but he's fucking accurate. He hasn't missed a field goal.
That's all you need, bro. And we saw that because you kind of bring up a good point there. I know you're joking, but we saw that last night where they were on the edge of field goal range, and Dan Quinn was like, "Fuck it, we're going for it."
Oh yeah. The offense only faced 4 fourth downs that whole game, and they went for it 3 times. Got all of them, and then they kicked the field goal the 1 time. So like I said, the offense couldn't have been more perfect last night, and it was so fun to see, so fun to watch after seeing the Rivera era be so fucking shitty.
That was bad. I mean, we saw it last year. It was bad.
So this is like a little glimpse of the future that we could have under Cliff Kingsbury, because it looks like I think Cliff kind of just runs the offense, and Dan Quinn kind of handles the whole overall stuff. But like I said, I would like to see the defense tighten up a little bit. Hopefully, he can get them playing better over the season. But like I said, I think it'll take a couple pieces. You'll need to sign some guys and have a good draft to maybe fix this thing.
It's a process, bro.
It is a process, and that's why I'm even with the rookie quarterback 3 weeks in, he's been literally perfect every week. Just hasn't had those big plays yet, and then now you see he can make those big plays. Then I think the whole playbook's opened up for him, and this could be an exciting, at least an offense on the offensive side of the ball. It could be exciting for the rest of the year. So
yeah. All right. Well, as you can tell, Leaf's excited about his team for the first time in a long time, and
very long time.
And I'm jealous because I fucking hate my team. So we're on the opposite ends of the spectrum, guys.
Yeah, it's usually like I said, usually it's the Cowboys that are 2-1 and the Commanders are 1-2, and I'm like, I don't know how to act right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's so true. Yeah, just a really rough time. Now, speaking of next week, just real quick, our teams, like I said, the Cowboys play the Thursday night game this week. So we will be live for Thursday Night Football, of course. So that is the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants up there in New Jersey at the MetLife Stadium, which I don't like that stadium, but whatever. I mean, I think you'll see the Cowboys win on Thursday. I don't think they'll lose to the Giants. Now, if they do, I'll be happy, though. That's weird to say, but I'll be happy because I'm like, let me see this fucking meltdown, bro. I want to see it. Jerry, I want to see his fucking excuses, all that, but I still think the Cowboys are going to win on Thursday.
Yeah, it would be the biggest shock if they go up there and lose because the Giants are so bad.
Yeah.
It would be a much funner live Thursday stream if they lost. It would be a lot more fun.
I don't think you'll see me go insane because where I'm at.
Yeah.
I mean, I said it earlier when we were talking about the Cowboys. Like, I'm at the point where I want them to fail so something changes. That's it.
Yeah, you're kind of rooting for the Giants this week.
Yeah, if they won, I'd be happy. I'd be like, that's fun.
Yeah, but that'll be they'll get back in the win column for sure. I just don't see them losing that game.
I don't either because it's the Giants and they're really bad. So
yeah,
but then again, you just never know sometimes. So we'll see. But I would.
Yeah, I mean, you got to throw out like the teams, the way they're playing and their records and everything when it's a division game. I mean, it's literally a coin toss every fucking time they play. Anybody could win the fucking game because it's the NFC East has that kind of like anybody could come in and beat the other team, no problem. It's just kind of always been like that. So,
well, if I'm the Giants, first thing I'm doing is game planning. Okay, let's get some running going. Let's make sure Daniel Jones has got his running plays in there. Devin Singletary gets a lot of plays. I'm involving Malik Neighbors in some running. I'm just going to be running the ball and game plan that way. I mean, of course, you're going to have to throw it, of course, but that's where Daniel Jones usually fucks up. So,
right.
But we can't stop the run. We can't stop the run.
Yeah. Like I would be playing all day, all week long for the next 4 days or whatever it is, all this week playing that tape and just copying exactly what the Ravens did. Maybe not in the second half, but right. Because Daniel Jones got some mobility. He can run. He's not a Lamar Jackson, obviously, and Lamar Jackson only threw 15 passes. So if you could keep Daniel Jones to that and just have a good running game with, like you said, Singletary and him running the ball, I don't see why you couldn't keep the game close and maybe even win it. Shock everybody.
That would be hilarious.
That would be great.
I'd love it. I'd be like, this is great.
Yeah.
This is great. This is what you get, Jerry, you fucking piece of shit. And then your team goes over to Arizona. So you're back on the road again. So you go to Arizona. That's looks like a game that, well, I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's a road. It's always hard to win on the road in the NFL.
Yeah. So Cliff knows the Cardinals pretty well, though. So maybe he can give a little insight on Kyler Murray and how he does his thing. Maybe help our defense a little bit. But
yeah, you got to worry about him running around on you.
Yeah, I just want to see the same intensity, the same kind of game plan with the offense. I don't want them to scale it back like they did the first 2 weeks. I hope they just kind of let the kid loose and see what he can do.
Yeah.
I don't think they're scared to use him anymore like that. So, like I said, I think they just, because he's a rookie and you're not sure how your rookie's going to go out there and do it, but you could tell this kid's got poise like crazy. He's got that veteran mentality already, I feel. So I think he'll be fine. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's always going to be hard to go out there and win on the road. So.
Yes, it will be. We'll be live probably after that game. That's a 3:00 game.
Yeah.
So we'll record after that. And then once again, I just want to see this week. There's 2 Monday night games again. Like, what are we doing?
They're doing that like a few times this week, and I don't like it.
I don't either. I don't like
dumb.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So whatever. So yeah, there you go, man. There's a rundown of week 3, and like I said, our 2 teams playing this week. We will be again. I just want to mention that to everybody out there. Thursday Night Football. We would be live anyways if it was another teams, but Cowboys at Giants will be live on Thursday right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Eskimo Brothers Podcast. That's our watch party. Please come hang out with us, man. We have fun. And this one's going to be I want to point out real quick, this one's going to be extra fun because me and Leaf are both off on Friday. So when we're not working the next day, then let's put it this way. I'm buying 18 beers and they'll be gone. So
we're giving the score the run for the money. That just me and him alone. Well, I mean, you guys help us out, but that beer count will rival the score pretty well.
And we're going to crush it.
We're putting some beers away for sure.
Yeah, that'll be no problem on Thursday, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, just make sure you join us and we'll have some fun. It'll be a good time. The only other thing I had mentioned with the NFL, this just happened today, by the way, and it kind of shocked me, but Brett Favre was at a congressional hearing today, and he revealed that he was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, bro.
Oh, yeah, I did see that right before we hit record, but I didn't read it. Yeah.
So obviously Parkinson's is a degenerative nervous system disorder that causes parts of the brain to deteriorate and affects movement. So terrible to hear that Brett Favre's going to have to be dealing with that for the rest of his life. And obviously I think it just gets worse. So the older he gets, it's not going to be good for Brett Favre. It's going to be tough to watch. So that's like Michael J. Fox is dealing with that right now, and he's done a lot of things to try to prolong it and help it, but there's no cure for sure. It gets worse year after year, and so I'm not looking forward to like Brett Favre's family watching him go through that. That's going to be a rough thing for the family. So. Yeah, and he's obviously took a lot of shots in his day. He said like a few years ago that he knows of only 3 or 4 concussions that he has, but he believes that number is way low. He thinks that he could have hundreds or thousands throughout his entire career because of the ringing of the ears, seeing stars. He's like, if that's a concussion, then I've had hundreds or thousands of concussions. So not great, but just feel bad hearing that. I hate that. It's not fun to hear because he's one of the good ones. Brett Favre was always one of the good ones in the league and then as a person. So, well, besides the fact that he stole some money, but
right,
or whatever that story was. I won't say that. Allegedly, I'm sorry, Brett. Allegedly, don't sue us.
Well, and he did send his dick to like one of the reporters, Jets reporters.
You know what? I don't have a problem with that, bro. I mean, whatever. That's none of our business anyways, but if it was consensual, let's just put it that way. If it was consensual, I can't remember the details of that story.
Yeah, I don't really remember either. So
I know what you're talking about. If it was consensual, fair game, baby.
Right.
It's a crime now. If you don't have consent to do that, it's a crime now.
Yeah, if it's unsolicited, that's a felony now, actually. So it's not a good thing to have.
It should be. But you know what though? Throw that back on the chicks, bro. Like if they send, or is it going to be the same?
I would think so.
Usually that doesn't happen unsolicited.
I've had unsolicited like tit pics and stuff sent to me.
That's a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, I feel bad.
Not like I was complaining about it. I just didn't know not. I just didn't ask for it.
Unbelievable! I'm turning you in.
Yeah, you're going to jail, lady.
I'd be like, what's wrong with you? But anyways, I just wanted to mention that came up today. Really terrible to hear, and that's going to be tough to watch him deteriorate as he gets older, man.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Thoughts are with you, my man. Hopefully you'll be all right, dude. So. Okay. Man, I don't, I didn't have any like funny or crazy story. I don't know if you had anything to end this on or.
I can end it on, kind of a weird one.
Nice. Perfect. Good. Cause I didn't have anything. I was like, if we've had something that's great. If not, we're just cutting this bitch off.
Yeah. So I will, let's see, there's a Spanish TV show star. She's pretty popular in the, Spanish TV, realm over there. Okay. Anna Obregon. I think I got that right.
We nail it every time, dude.
Yeah, I think. I got it. Yeah. So she's 68 years old. She's a TV actress. She stunned Spain by revealing she had a baby by surrogacy in the United States. And she has now explained that baby was fathered by her dead son.
Oh my God. Oh, come on.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
her dead son had always wanted a kid, and he died of cancer at 27 years old.
That sucks.
And so she said she saw the baby as like her mission to make it happen. And so basically, surrogacy. So she used another woman, but like it's her eggs and her son's sperm,
Oh,
which
okay.
to me is still pretty much incest. I mean, you didn't actually sleep with him, but still like
Technically, it's still the same
yeah.
fluids and everything. So yeah,
So yeah, so
that's weird, man.
yeah, and so he died in 2020. So a sample of his sperm was frozen and stored, and so over in New York, because Spain doesn't let you do this apparently or something. Use surrogate, so she had to come over to the United States to do this, and
Some woman was cool with it, huh?
yeah, but she's calling this. She's not calling this baby her daughter. She's calling it her granddaughter, which technically is it. It's the same though. She's her
technically
granddaughter.
both.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Why couldn't she
Jesus.
just use somebody else's eggs?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
different girl. Like just say, hey, can I use like one of your eggs? And you pay them. Obviously, she's a TV actress, pretty big one in Spain. She probably has the money, obviously.
Yeah.
Just have some lady say, hey, can I have one of your eggs? And
Well, aren't there women that do that, like surrogate, like actual surrogate, that are willing to do it?
Yeah, because I think you get paid to do it, and so
Probably.
a lot of women that can't have babies pay these surrogates because they have healthy eggs to do the. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's
yeah, that's
pretty
a little
wild.
creepy. That's creepy, bro. That guy basically banged his mom without banging his mom.
Exactly. It's kind of that's what the process is.
Yeah.
The end result is they had a kid together.
Yeah. Dude, that is wild, man. What the hell? Yeah. Why would you not just get another? That's wild.
I don't know, man. People are crazy out there, dude.
Man, interesting. And disgusting all at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Jesus Christ. Don't do that out there, guys. Please, for the love of God, if you have trouble conceiving, then there are other options besides using your mom.
Exactly.
Jesus, I can't even have to say that.
Well, and then he's dead. He's not even going to be a part of the kid's life. So it's kind of crazy, but
yeah. Wow.
And she's 68 years old, bro. And who's going to raise this kid when she dies, bro?
Kid's going to find out one day because it's a news story.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's going to be like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah, well, they'll both be dead. So she's like, thanks. Now that poor kid's going to turn into an addict or an alcoholic, something, bro.
Hopefully an OnlyFans model.
Oh, God. I don't know if that's kind of wrong, bro.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. That's some creepy shit out there, man. Okay. Well, let's get out of here, man. Again, we apologize for being a day late on the episode, but Leafs team's playing last night, so we wanted to make sure we talked about it, especially now because of the way the game went. It was good that we waited. So we apologize for the day late on the audio and I guess video too. So, but you know what? Goddamn it, we're still putting out an episode this week. It was just a little delayed, so back off. And then
not the last time that's going to happen, probably either. So,
oh yeah. Well, football season is a little weird sometimes, man.
Yeah, it is, man. We kind of got to adjust things sometimes. So,
yeah. So, and you know that if you've listened to us out there, you know that sometimes we make these adjustments on the fly. I know I should have posted about it. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, well, we appreciate it, dude. We appreciate you listening out there, watching, listening, all that. But make sure you do come over and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel if you have not. YouTube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Would really appreciate that. That's free. That doesn't cost anything. That just helps our channel grow, which of course is what we're always trying to do. And then do go out there and like our social media pages as well. Follow us out there. Everything's at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. That's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We're on X as well at Eskimo Bros Pod. Usually out there just having some fun, talking shit, whatever. It's a good time. It's Elon's world out there, bro. And we're glad that guy bought it. So let's put it that way. And then, of course, like I said, the audio version is coming out normally, Leaf. It's a day early, but hey, shit happens.
Yeah, most of the time it's on Tuesday mornings. We'll drop it, but you're putting this out tomorrow, right?
It's coming out tomorrow morning, yeah.
Okay, so just this week, and other weeks sometimes will happen. But it's normally Tuesday mornings out there on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you listen to podcasts. Our big ones are those three. So if you're on Spotify, you're listening to us on Spotify, go to our page for us, hit the 5 stars, help us with the algorithm there, get more. We need more ratings on our streaming platforms, and so audio streaming platforms. And then on Apple, if you listen there, go to our page as well, scroll down, hit the 5 stars, click on that link that says write a review, write a few sentences for us, help us out over there on Apple, get in front of more listeners that way. And on Amazon, I'm not sure how you do it. I still haven't even looked that up to know how to do it, but figure it out and let me know.
Surely it's not hard.
It's probably not hard.
Yeah.
But normally on Tuesday mornings, this will be out in the morning. If you're listening to it now, it's
Happy Wednesday, hump day.
it's
baby.
it's been out. It's out there now.
That's exactly right. You nailed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we appreciate it. Hopefully you guys can join us on Thursday for our live stream. We would appreciate that, and future live streams as well. Those are always the fun ones that we get to hang out and chat with everybody and have a good time. You know that out there. So we appreciate it, man. We'll be back on the normal schedule next week. We'll record on Sunday evening probably, and we'll get that knocked out and bring everybody a new one as always. And we appreciate it out there. So have yourself a good rest of the week. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again very soon. So cheers out there, everybody.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.